Fat Joe's epic comeback, hungry for Grammys and serving up hip-hop realness. Fat Joe's epic comeback, hungry for Grammys and serving up hip-hop realness. Discussion about Fat Joe's journey and his aspirations in the music industry. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and all my hip-hop heads in between, welcome back to Trending Moment. Now, if you're here, then you've got an appreciation for beats, rhymes, and great stories. So buckle up, because today we're unpacking some major heat. Spoiler alert, it's got to do with one name, Fat Joe. Yes, the legend from the Bronx is back, and he's chasing down a goal bigger than a Big Pun collaboration. The man wants nothing less than a Grammy trophy. Joe Crack saw the awards, saw the applause, saw the shine, and said, "Why not me?" And trust me, you're gonna want to hear how he's making this boss move happen. Let's get into it. Fat Joe doing his famous lean-back moves. Fat Joe reloaded. Okay, I know what some of you are thinking. Didn't Fat Joe say he was done with rap? The man was out here enjoying some well-deserved downtime, popping bottles, and probably crushing overpriced steaks like a king. But listen, this is where the plot twists better than an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Joe was living his life until, boom, Killer Mike happens. Killer Mike didn't just win a Grammy, he snatched 3. We're talking about seismic waves in hip-hop, and Joe felt the aftershock from his penthouse. Think about it. Killer Mike's over here flexing, and Joe's sitting there like, hold up. If Mike's doing it like that, why am I chilling on the sidelines? Retirement couldn't hold him after that wake-up call. Here's where it gets even better. Joe didn't just feel inspired, he went full-on Bronx motivator mode. He called up the Dr. Dre himself, because of course he did, and basically said, let's get back in the kitchen and cook. I mean, remember the last time Dre got involved in someone's music? Straight out of classics. Fast forward, and the Bronx storyteller was in the booth again, doing what he does best, cooking up anthems with flavors that hit like a grandma's secret Sunday sauce. Y'all, Joe didn't just dabble in this comeback. The man dropped a whole buffet table of music. Enter The World Changed on Me, his first solo album in 15 freaking years. It's like seeing Jordan lace up after space camp. Pure energy. We're talking 11 fire-packed tracks, and he didn't hold back on collaborations. Babyface's smooth vibes? Check. Ty Dolla Iggy's signature West Coast hooks? Absolutely. Add in a sprinkle of Anita's spicy Latin flair, and the result? A hip-hop longevity lesson dressed as an album. And can I just say, Fat Joe's vision for the album hits different. He told the world, this right here is gangsta hip-hop. This isn't some watered-down vibe. This is uncut Fat Joe. You gotta respect that. Real recognizes real, as they say. Now let's keep it 100. One of the highlights of Joe's comeback is how his teen daughter roasted him. Yup, homegirl straight up gave him the side-eye and hit him with, "Dad, you're trippin'." But Joe, being Joe, handled it with that quote. I don't want to buy an Ice Cube album and hear niceness. Ice Cube's gotta say, F the police. I mean, come on! Talk about keeping it real. His daughter might have been giving him those TikTok vibes, but Joe's all about the streets. And this, my friends, is why Fat Joe is the GOAT. He's got jokes, authenticity, and bars for days. Now about this album, let's be honest. The game's been starved for some unfiltered, raw gangsta energy, and Fat Joe said, I got this. Forget the gimmicks and auto-tune. With The World Changed on Me, it's about storytelling that slaps, lyricism that demands a rewind, and beats that rattle your Bluetooth speaker like it owes you money. This album is a hearty meal for hip-hop heads. No fasting required. And just like Joe himself hinted, the culture needed this. Your favorite artist might be trending, but Joe's comeback? Legendary. From collabs that wow to bars that sting, Joe's walking the tightrope between respecting the old school and embracing the new wave. Growth plus authenticity = legacy. But hold up, this story isn't just about music. Fat Joe's journey is about growth, resilience, and proving a simple rule. It's never too late to chase greatness. Period. Whether you're the kid in the Bronx dropping street raps or a retired legend with plaques on the wall, inspiration can strike anytime. And isn't that why we love stories like Joe's? They remind us that it's okay to reimagine ourselves, to take those L's, flip 'em into W's, and hit 'em with the grand finale. Fat Joe didn't just step back into hip-hop, he came back to remind everyone why he's a force. His journey is what keeps the culture alive. All right, now let's keep it real. Do we think 2025 is the year Fat Joe takes home a Grammy? Drop your predictions below because I'm telling you right now, the man's got a shot. This isn't just a comeback. This is redemption, swagger, and Bronx bravado, wrapped up in 11 tracks. Everybody loves a good underdog story, and I don't know about you, but rooting for Joe feels like rooting for the culture itself. Are you Team Fat Joe? Comment your vote below. All right, before we wrap this up, here's the deal. Did you vibe with this story? Then don't forget to show some love. Smash that like button harder than Joe hits a beat drop. And seriously, subscribe to keep this energy alive. You know the drill? It's the algorithm's favorite handshake. On a real note though, go check out The World Changed on Me. Trust me, these tracks were made by a man with fire in his soul and the Bronx in his heart. Fat Joe is proof that it's not about when you start or stop. It's about how hungry you stay. And clearly, my man's starving for greatness. Keep trending, y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay inspired, stay legendary, keep trending,